Muted? Yes, yes. Yo, Ghost, thank you so much, bro. Without you, that would have been, we would have been stuck for a very long time. Shout out to Ghost for fixing this. Okay, so I need to repeat everything I said, which is quite simple. Today's going to be a long day, all right? I wouldn't say it's going to be a long live stream, but we're going to make 6 thumbnails maybe. And that's because we have 2 whole videos that we're ready to upload. They're not ready to upload, but by tomorrow, if not by tonight, depending on how productive I am, we're pretty much going to upload 2 videos. But before we even do all of that, I need to write this down, okay? So there is videos, second channel video, then I have to write down Nintendo. So I'm going to close my Amazon in case I leak anything. Close the ChatGPT. That new video was something. Hey bro. It is rage bait for a reason, right? Some people fall for it, some people don't, and they understand the meaning, right? It's like it's the problem, okay? Imagine everything I said as if I never mentioned Moist Critical. It would be extremely agreeable. But that's not the point. The point is not to be agreeable. The point is to actually generate an original opinion without having to care about the consequences of whatever people view, right? And I did that exactly. I did that perfectly, actually. So people's opinions, right? It really doesn't matter what people think of my most recent video because they will clap for the stupidest shit. And why would I value what they boo? Seriously. That... Bars. Okay. Let's get into this. All right. So first, we're going to make a thumbnail about the Nintendo Switch 2 I got. Okay. And we're going to keep it quite simple. We're going to keep it short and efficient. Right now, I need to see what the titles and thumbnails are originally, so I can pretty much just recreate them. Nintendo Switch, the future. How about this? I click on videos. Ideally, there's one where there's most popular's view count, okay? Nintendo Switch 2, 8 months. Is there a filter where I can also do it recently? So maybe this month. Okay, so if we're judging based on view count and videos this month, I do not want shorts, so 4 to 20 minute videos. Let's see. So Nintendo is getting all the views. That is very good. Let's keep on scrolling. Oh man, this is not a good look. Okay, done. So this is something I can do, okay? It's going to be the Nintendo Switch 2 box, and then maybe I'll have something simple like a price tag, and then I say $340. That very easy. Okay, so Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart box. Ideally, I don't leak anything. Perfect. Boom. Right here. We have the exact images I want. 2,000 pixels. Even better, right? It's high quality stuff. Let us quickly throw on the picture over here. Making the next video. Pumping out videos right before I leave for my vacation. Also, let's put all of this into its own group so I don't miss or lose track of anything. Ideally, there'd be other YouTubers that join in so they pretty much give me the ideas that will really help formulate the final idea of this live stream, or excuse me, thumbnail. But we will see. We'll see how it goes. What's going on? Why does it look like that? Hold up. No, it looks fine. Okay. What the hell? All right, why did I think it looked like something? Because I knew it. It's okay, there we go. All right, boom, we have this. I'm going to throw on some shadows, and I think I'll experiment because it's the second channel where I'll have something with background and without background. Before we do that, let's make sure there are shadows. We're going to duplicate this. Instead of those shadows, we're going to make it a little bit less intense. There we go. Boom, so there's the Nintendo Switch 2 box, and then I'm just going to throw on a price tag. So here's the problem, okay? There's a problem already. I don't know what the title is going to be for the second channel video. So I need to think of that first before I even get into making the correct thumbnail. Random Asian tropes, Nintendo Switch 2. Where do I have that saved on my folder? Give me a second. Nintendo Switch to do. Fuck. Wait, no, I have it. Okay. Whew. Wait, there's a second channel? Yeah, there is. I haven't been posting on it as often because I've been focusing on the Patreon and getting real content on the Patreon. So I used to put a lot of effort into the second channel. I completely wiped it because It's very personal. It's very real. It's very authentic, and it makes more sense, like every other YouTuber, to pretty much repost all the slop content from the live stream onto. There's no way. I mean, it should. I'm not gonna lie. It should be in the description or at least in the link tree. Oh, I didn't even put in the link. It's so niche. I didn't even think of that. It is mega niche. Hold up. Yeah, I just realized that. I gotta fix that. So it should be in the podcast, right? There's 3 episodes, and with the 3 episodes, I think all of them are influencers. Now, does it have any pull? Absolutely not. It's a long game. We're playing a long game right now. No way. It's not in here? Hold up. I'm going to mute this video. Boom. Patreon. Oh, no fucking way. No way. All right. Well, now, hey, I'm glad we're here. Yes. Okay. I do have a second channel. It's probably best if I link that from now on. Oh my days. Yeah, so, okay. Turning that off. I have to remember that. I'm writing this down. Okay. Link second channel to description, bro. Okay. All right. That is genuinely crazy. But I wonder if I search myself up, Rambo squared. So it's Rambo squared because it sounds cooler than 2. Yeah, I'm right there. Cool. All right. So gaming culture is for losers. Those are the titles for the upcoming video. It's pretty much done. I just have to finish editing it, which should take by today or tomorrow. And then for the second channel video, it's something along the lines of, what's the title going to be? I remember there's viral videos about discounted Switch. I bought the cheapest Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so that's one of them, right? I bought the cheapest, so the cheapest is all caps, Nintendo Switch 2. Boom. So that's one of them right there. Do you live from that? What do you mean, do I live from it? Like the money I make from YouTube and Patreon? Technically, yes, but I'm pretty much living off of my funds to pursue my career or to pursue my dream. Here, let's see. But it's okay money. It's okay money if that's your question. Nintendo Switch 2, and then I'm also going to throw in a price tag. So, red price tag. Here's the problem. I think a bit of too much red would be a bad look for the thumb. Actually, we'll see. We'll figure it out. So how about this? I'm going to copy this image. Can't even burp. I'm going to expand this. And then maybe... No, I don't like the way this looks. This looks extremely low texture, and it's not even... Yeah, no, that's a bad look. But what do I do? Let's see. I remember watching a hate video where they said... Where is it? Discounted Switch 2. Or the prices of the Switch is lowering in price. No. None of those. This is, oh my God, this is all brain rot. No, what's the guy called? Nintendine. I think that's the guy's name. Nintendine. I think that's the guy's name. He just makes, yes, this guy literally makes pure negativity videos. Literally everything I don't stand for. And it says, first price drop, France, Nintendo Switch 2. So, okay, I think what I'm going to do is throw in the box, and I'm going to throw in the Nintendo Switch logo. I'm just going to rock with, I paid $340. All right, so how about this, okay? Instead of the price tag, because my Photoshop skills isn't all the way there, I'll just do I paid, should be all caps or zero caps? I paid, and then boom, $340. Boom, I'm gonna make it white. Yes, trust me, you can't see anything when it's white, but that's why we add shadows to everything. And the big question I ask is, should it be with caps or no caps, okay? So obviously $340, I'm gonna make it green because it's a good deal. I think that's the thought process right there. Boom, boom, you're right. So it's very brain rot, I'm not gonna lie. This is like super duper brain rot. I think maybe I could also throw in Facebook Marketplace because that's hinting to like how I got it for such a good deal. I paid, let's make sure this is more symmetrical. I don't like how the eyes are poking a bit too high. Lower it. No, that looks good. What's the title already? Good question. The title is going to be, I bought the cheapest Nintendo Switch 2. And by the way, legendary. I cannot imagine anyone literally buying it for any cheaper. With Mario Kart World, I got the best deal. And it's because the guy is somewhat involved in illegal activities. But that's not going to stop me, okay? So it's going to be a quick little story time, like a 10, 11-minute video of like the entire process of how I got it, who the guy is. Okay, so there's that. And then let's try it with caps. Or only $340. Fuck it, good enough. Whatever. We are just going to rock with it. Okay, no, that's just the picture itself. All right, let me see. Only $340. I think the text could be larger. Well, I'm zooming out, okay? I'm zooming out. I'm seeing like, does this look right? I feel like there's a lot of dead space at the bottom, even though it's perfectly symmetrical. No, it's not. That's why. Because it's actually not perfectly symmetrical. Okay, there we go. That should look way better. So I'm zooming out, putting my head back for all the mobile users. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. I wouldn't say it looks way better, but it looks more professional. Okay. I'm not going to put too much effort into it because it's just a second channel video, right? It's pretty much for the fans. It's not really, I mean, maybe it'll do well for like the Nintendo Switch viewers, but I'm not going to put too much time into it. Second channel, Nintendo. Okay. Boom. And then we're going to grab the Nintendo Switch 2 logo. What does the guy sell? He sells technology stuff. It's, I mean, I'll give you the whole rundown, right? Pretty much he has an inside guy, you know, in those mystery boxes, you know, like, oh, you might get a Nintendo Switch 2 in a mystery box. Well, that guy knows a guy that packages all the mystery boxes, and they pretty much do insider trading where the guy inside says, oh, you have to buy this box, because there's going to be a Switch 2, expensive stuff. And then he gives part of the guy the profit he makes. It's a scam. Which makes sense if you're buying a Nintendo. I mean, yeah, it's game. Game is game. Add something feels empty. You know what? You're not wrong, okay? But like the question is, what do I add? So we can try this. Facebook Marketplace logo. We could try to add the Marketplace logo to really hammer out the RGB so it stands out as much as possible for like the people's brains. So we could do this, all right? I wouldn't say this is, I mean, we're gonna experiment because I'm glad you said it. I literally mentioned it earlier, but we're not too sure. If you wanna go full throttle on brain rot, you can add some big red arrows. Yes, big red arrows. I could literally just throw a red arrow on the 340. For the people that can't read. I have no clue. Or, no, Craigslist is more iconic. Here we go. Craigslist is way more iconic. So I think this makes more sense. Why is that? Okay, that is very low quality. So let's grab the largest pixel size we could find. Stick PNG with a dog shit photo. Okay, let's keep on going. Higher resolution, that's exactly what I'm asking for. And then we'll remove the background and let it do its thing. Maybe make the background black for more sad, creepy. Guys, now, Wolf, I am no longer trusting your opinion. I'm no longer trusting your opinion. And you know what? It's completely fine. It's that's the thing that a lot of YouTubers like get caught up on, where they're super obsessed. They're super obsessed with like, oh yeah, what color should it be? What color should it be? Maybe it should be white. Maybe it should be black. It makes no difference. Realistically, it really doesn't make a big difference in anything. Okay. Because black and white is very neutral colors, right? The only time it does make sense is if your picture is very dark. And you know, like where there's a matching thing. What's happening? I just got here. Use context clues, Duckman. Like seriously, use context clues. Read the fucking title. Look what we're doing right now. We are literally making a thumbnail. Okay. I don't like the Craigslist logo. I think the problem is this is too big. So I'm going to make a duplicate in case I want to maintain the same size. Then, here. This is sometimes what I do in my thumbnails. Where I do this. And then I'll throw in... Here's the thing. I don't think the text for the Craigslist logo is going to work out. Like, I could slide that baby in, right? and then I just throw away the text. So it's like right behind there. But what would be better? Like a homeless person by chance? Like I want them to feel sketched out. If anything, how about this? Let's add a Gaussian blur. You guys might not know what that is, but I do. Where's a Gaussian blur? No, it's not a Gaussian blur. It's a gradient tool. Ideally, I'd want a circle gradient tool, but that doesn't look like that's an option. Hold up. We're going to watch a tutorial. So here's my own video. And then what's it called? Gaussian blur? No. What's it called? What is it called? Gaussian blur. How to have a darkening circular border in Photoshop. All right, we're gonna learn together today. Maybe add some burnt money. I don't know, bro. That's a good idea. No, that's good. Shout to Wolf. That's a good idea. Money burning. Okay, let's see. Ideally, something that I could easily just steal off the internet. No, it's not gonna work unless I find a good picture. So if you find a good picture, join the Patreon. Or not join the Patreon, join the Discord. Do you like Kanye's music? Duh. Who doesn't? Like seriously, who does not like Kanye's music unless it's for political reasons, right? Because if you don't like Kanye music, you don't like yourself. Everything about his own songs is about literally being a better person, right? And just like ego, loving yourself. It's, I mean, I get it. People don't have the time to like dissect his music, but it's pretty well known what type of stuff he puts out. Let's see. What was I doing? Okay. No, there it is. I've even watched the video before. All right, let's check this out.
Quick vignette in Photoshop. Start by using your selection tool.
It's called vignette.
And if you want a rectangular vignette, obviously you choose a rectangle.
Vignette. I was thinking of beignets, that's why.
I'm going to choose an elliptical marquee tool, which is what I most commonly use for a vignette. And just drag roughly from the upper left corner to the lower right corner.
Got it. Okay, so let's do a circle. Okay. And then we're going to perfectly do this where it starts at the very beginning of the pixel and then it's going to end at the very end of the pixel. Perfectly. Okay, my fingers might have slipped a little, but I doubt it's that big of a deal. Okay, so what's next, bro?
Or whatever corners you choose as long as they're opposite.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to go to select and mask while I still have my selection tool enabled. This is going to allow me to soften that line.
Wait, where's the select and mask? It's right there, but I can't press on it. Huh? What? They won't let me select and mask. I'm assuming they would want me to mask first. That's my guess. So I think what I'm going to do is add an adjustment layer. Okay, and we're going to roll with this one more time. So let's make sure it's at the corner. Oh my fuck. Oh my God. Okay. Perfect. I am, if you noticed, if you guys can read it, I am pretty much one pixel off. It's 1921 by 1080, but that's no big deal. Then I'm going to crop, and then I select a mask, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. Now let's see.
Whatever corners you choose, as long as they're opposite. And I'm going to go to select and mask while I still have my selection tool enabled. This is going to allow me to soften that line.
You bitch. Am I missing something? Am I seriously missing something? Hold up. Where's that option? So here's the thing. Then I click select and mask. And then
to make it a nice smooth gradient. So I'm going to use this feather that comes up in the panel.
Okay, so we're going to feather it. I think the problem is because it's not black, right? It's a random empty transparent background, black and white. Yes, that's how you do it. One pixel off, instant unsubscribe. No one is going to notice the difference. Let's be real. No one is going to notice the difference. Like, unless you have a hyper ADHD or what's it called, OCD, and you know the exact pixels, then yeah, maybe, but I highly doubt it. Look at all the thumbnails right. Oh, look, there's Kanye. I was just listening to this today when I was working. But nothing needs to be overly perfect. That's a waste of time. Okay, let's keep on going. Oh.
Right. I'm going to use that to soften it as much as I like.
Right, so I get to soften it as much as I like. Okay. The problem is I don't want it this I think it's a bit too sharp. Can I make it lighter? Is that possible? Shift the edge. There we go. That's how you do it. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So I don't want it too intense. Maybe, so this is as dark as it gets, right? And this is changing up the size. So I want it as large as possible. I can smooth it out. That does nothing to me. There's contrast. That does nothing to me as well. There's radius. Okay, that does nothing for me as well. Then there's the feather. Okay. Oh, so everything I was playing with does add up to a certain point. So let's try this. I smooth it out. That does nothing. What? There we go. Then I expand it. Here we go. But I want it much more circular. So how about I close it in? Okay. I think that is fine. Okay. That is. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What the fuck? What? Hold up. I know exactly what happens. All right. Okay, so nobody knows what's going on right now. I do. It will pop up for the final result. Or, where is the adjustment layer? There should be an option, right? Where is it? Where can you add an adjustment layer? Does anyone know how to add one? I know what it does, but for some reason I can't seem to find it. Or I wouldn't know the option. Here, how about this? What? Okay. Adobe, how to add adjustment layer. Okay. Let's do this real quick. El Rambo. I'm trying, man. I'm trying my best. Adjustment layer, Photoshop. Maybe that's a Premiere Pro type of thing. So I definitely have the words mixed up. Fuck.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make a quick vignette in Photoshop. Start by using your selection tool.
All right, hold up. So I'm assuming they would want it on. That's so confusing. So if I throw it up here, it's not noticeable. What's the problem here? I'm literally racking my brain around this. So how about this? Let's move the white layer all the way up top. Okay, so let's say I throw in there it is. But it's reversed. So it actually should be reversed. So let's fix this real quick. So let's select and mask, and then I'm assuming I would need to select the inverse. So where the fuck is that? All right, you know what, guys? We are going to go back to this because this is not that important in terms of what needs to get solved. So we're going to delete the layer mask. We're going to have this over here. Now the question is, they wanted me to add something, but I don't think that anything needs to be added. So what I need to do instead is add the shadow. Okay. It's never easy. It's always like this. And ideally, I wouldn't have to do this or learn any of this because it's not that big of a deal. But I think it kind of matters. But the more I look at stuff like this, it kind of doesn't matter. I'm still going to do it though.
And if you want a rectangular vignette, obviously you choose a rectangle. I'm going to choose an elliptical marquee tool, which is what I most commonly use for a vignette. And just drag roughly from the upper left corner.
I still think a black background would add more dramatic effect. Wolf, stop it. I mean, we can try it, bro. We can try it, but it really makes no difference. And I pretty much have the brand of having a white background. So like that's the thought process, right? There you go. There it is, if you're curious. I do think the smaller one looks better. Right? I definitely think the smaller one looks better. So yes, I actually am going to change it. I'm not going to keep the big one. I am going to have the small Nintendo Switch box. And here's the thing, don't get me wrong. I understand why you think black is better because everything here is a bright color. So because everything's a bright color, there's larger contrast with the dark color. That just makes sense. But everything doesn't need to be in contrast. I get your point, but it's completely different. That's why AI will replace us all soon. You know what's funny? There's always someone like you. There's always someone like you who's always talking about AI. AI is cool, don't get me wrong, but it's not that game changing, right? Does that make sense? Like, your day-to-day life is not going to change. I get it when Google's introduced, or even books, it's a big game changer, but your day-to-day life doesn't change. Okay. Only 340 bucks. So that looks way more symmetrical. So here we go. Here's that. Only 340 bucks. Or I can even make it black and then throw off the shadows. Okay. I take it back. I take it back. My girlfriend was behind me and she was trying to crawl out of frame. She did it. She did it. I watched her crawl. Good job, baby.
I'll wait upstairs.
Okay, love you. Okay, so this is good. This is good. So I'm gonna export this. I'm going to change it to whatever it was originally. Boom, replace it. Do not need the other one. What was the Nintendo Switch 2 logo? Okay, that's what we were going for. Nintendo Switch 2 logo. Here we are. But this looks nice. I like this. But I think this makes more sense, right? You would want all of the recognizable pictures, but I'm just going to roll with what we got. No, the logo doesn't even make sense. I don't even like the logo. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, seriously, what is this? Your videos are cool. Thank you, man. I put a lot of effort into them. I really try my best. I'm just kidding, lol, but for real, Rambo, you are that type of guys AI will take their job. Okay, Rated, you have literally done nothing but say negativity and then stupid shit. By the way, it looks like you guys are brand new users, so you guys have never experienced the Rambo live stream. Every single live stream, I ban someone I do not like. And Raiden, you have the luxury of being the first ban of this live stream, Raiden. Everyone give it up to Raiden! Everyone give it up to Raiden, like the live stream. Okay, that is some stupid shit, because I don't think people realize, like, okay, you know what? It was a really dumb statement. I can easily break it down. Being a YouTuber is multifaceted. There is a lot of skills involved, and AI cannot replicate any good skills. It can only replicate. AI cannot be me, just like how I cannot be Raiden. I cannot be as dumb as him. You guys cannot be as smart as me. I cannot replicate whoever you are, ever. And the same applies to AI, right? It can be a good copycat, but it can't copy entirely. So if you just be yourself, you will never be replaced. It's quite simple. Okay. That's why I never chose to go down the college route, even though I was really good at it, right? Because I just knew it's a waste of time. At least for me. At least for me, right? I don't really care about becoming a doctor. Okay, so I don't like this. I think quite simply, what I need to do is just make the background red. So let's do this real quick. So let's grab it red. Literally going to grab their color red. I'm just going to make it as large as possible. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Boom. Turn this bitch on. Whoa. There's the logo. Make sure it looks fine and dandy. Only $340. I don't really like the green, so maybe I just make it white. That looks shit. It looks like shit. You could say you are the college dropout. You're right, the human mind is limitless, yet irreplaceable. Wait, what? Don't you mean like the human mind is limited, but irreplaceable? Is that what you meant to say? Because, like, I get it, AI has more computing power, but we are irreplaceable. I think that's your point. And if that was not your point, I am going to pretend like it is your point. The human mind is limited, right? That's why everyone's glazing AI, because it can compute a lot more than a singular person, but it can't, at this point, learn. My bad, yeah? Okay, there you go. No, you spat. You spat on that thing. Make it yellow. Yo, this. Hey, you know what? Second channel thumbnails, we're just gonna roll with it, okay? We're just gonna roll with this. I think it is acceptable enough. So let's do this. Let's make it big. Only 340 bucks. Okay. That is so bullshit. All right, that is so ugly. All right, okay. Second channel, Nintendo 2, and for the other person, I guess I'm not going to really change the text because the price is such a big deal. We will do the thing that you wanted where it's going to be a black background, only 340 bucks, and then we'll make it green. We'll make it green because RGB, right? Red, green, blue is the 3 primary colors, so it stands out a lot more to the human eye. That's why I chose green, and there's already red, so I'm not gonna do red again. Okay, boom. Made 3 thumbnails, quick, simple. Now I need to make 3 more thumbnails for my other video. Making it piss yellow definitely grabs your attention. Maybe. Do your thing, bro. Okay. Excuse me. Do not even ask what I picked out of my pants. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that looks good. Now the question is, I already know what my video is going to be about, but this is going to be a lot more complicated, right? What's the importance of having a secondary YouTube channel? What's the importance of live stream, right? There's only 10 people in the live stream. The reason why I'm live is because it generates an actual connection with the viewer, right? Like if you watch TikTokers, they can have hundreds of millions of views. I remember one of my videos, I got 2.5 million views in 7 days on TikTok, and it did absolutely nothing for me because realistically, you don't generate fans with 60 seconds. You generate real fans through a long period of time. So the time spent with a live streamer is much more valuable than the amount of views, right? But like that's something that's slowly being learned over time. But yeah, okay, let's see. Gaming culture is for losers. And then the title is going to be very difficult. I guess I'll just try this right now. Why gaming culture sucks now. That's okay, okay? Gaming company, wow, that is a shit title. Gaming company greed is insane. I mean, it's not a bad title. Gaming companies and their greed. I think that could be better. And their greed is... Okay, genuinely, so we're going to test the titles with the YouTube request button or whatever it is. The big question is, what do you guys prefer right now? Gaming company greed is insane. Gaming companies and their greed is insane. Gaming company and greed is insane. I mean, okay, so I think the thumbnail is Xbox, Nintendo, right? So I can easily have, or just straight up copy someone who's already done this, Xbox, Nintendo. Maybe there's like a split screen, kind of, maybe, right? I could easily just rip this because it works. It works. I think, here's the thing. I need to think of something a little bit more intriguing. Like here's the thing. I could rock with these. This is not symmetrical. I can easily make them symmetrical, but there's something that is missing. I don't know what it is. I do not know what it is, but there's something that is missing. I'm stealing that though. I'm 100% stealing that. I'm 100% stealing that. Oh, okay, cool. My editor, I sent the video as well in the project file. Oh, okay. All right, hold up. Okay, so I'm going to send this to my own personal Discord, and then I'm also going to grab this thumbnail over here, send this to my Discord as well, okay? I have a Discord where I just maintain all of my information that is valuable. So here are the two that we're going to pretty much steal. Oh, stealing is bad, stealing is bad. Shut the fuck up. I'm kidding. No one said that, but I was predicting someone would say that. Has anyone said it yet? Okay, actually, this one looks even better. Ooh, nice thumbnail. Very nice. Maybe I throw in a Mario. Oh, I throw in a Mario. Yes, Mario makes way more sense. He's much more iconic. Yo, someone here is using a vignette, that's for sure. Now, huge fraud. Okay, so the huge fraud was a legendary take from some other YouTuber that was in the live stream last time. He recommended that. I was like, yeah, that works really well. And obviously, it performed the best in terms of like thumbnails and titles. Now, the question is, what should the text be? Should I even use text? A lot of questions. Yes. Okay. Mario, hold up. Mario question mark face. Maybe. No. Mario confused face. I want the exact picture of that thing that we used earlier. Like, where is this? Okay, hold up. This looks like shit. Yo, okay, that actually looks really bad, but I feel like that has potential. Give it a second. Hold up. Let's turn this off. Where's the white background? There it is. Let's throw in a picture of Mario. Okay. Then we're going to remove the background. This has potential. All right. The choppy Mario makes it look funny. I think that plays a big role. And then we're also going to throw in an Xbox logo behind Mario. So this is like a type of thumbnail I always do for my videos. Not always do. I just had a talk. If you guys checked out the podcast with Internet Anarchist, he pretty much said Rambo. You kind of have like similar looking thumbnails. I was like, oh, okay, I'll do that. I'll integrate that, right? So the viewers can distinguish what type of videos is a Rambo video compared to Joe Schmo. I'm not Joe Schmo. I'm Rambo. All right. What is your video saying? Just that companies are greedy for money, or is it? No, dude, nothing like that. Like, let's be honest, okay? Like, does anyone read my video titles and thumbnail and think that's what I'm going to say? It's never like that. It's never like that. I mean, maybe I leaked it right here. Let's see. Recently, so no, this is for my second channel video. So that's like the idea for my second channel video. So yeah, I mean, it's not even close. Not even close. But it's always like similar to what I kind of say, where it's like philosophy and like how to improve and realizing what type of traps people are setting up for you to fall in and to waste your time. There's stuff like that always, but you know, no, not at all. Okay, boom. Let's throw in an Xbox look. I like this. I really like this. I kind of wish his body was larger. He looks deformed. Mario looks deformed, but maybe I don't mind it, okay? So boom, we throw in Mario. He's taking pretty much like the middle of the screen. His eyes are perfectly symmetrical. And I know it's not, but like, you know what I mean. Okay, then we're going to throw in the Xbox Game Pass logo. Okay, let's see. I don't even know which one's up to date at this point. I don't really keep up with Xbox Game Pass. I do know there was a controversy because they made it more expensive. But let's see. Or maybe I just throw in the Xbox logo. Either or, honestly. Either or could work. Yeah, I think Xbox Game Pass logo makes more sense. No, or not the Xbox Game Pass logo. Xbox logo. Oh my god, I'm gonna burp. Guys, oh my god, brace for impact. It was nothing too crazy. Could you maybe sketch Mario a little? I think that may help. Stretch Mario? Oh, you make him like, yeah, that's a good idea. Perfect. Okay. Hold up. I'm actually going to revert it and then going to make a duplicate in case I don't like it. All right? I made a duplicate in case I don't like it, but it's pretty much going to be the same thing. Boom. Stretch Mario, not stretched. I think stretch Mario looks better. Okay. So we need the Xbox logo. This right here. Copy you. Throw you back here. Throw you in the background of Mario. You side character. No, the reason why Xbox is in the background is because the video is more or less going to be focused around... It's going to be focused around Nintendo because I got a Nintendo Switch too. So, you know, fucking crazy, right? But it looks weird. It looks weird because his torso isn't properly, it doesn't look right. I might have to use it, or if anything, give it a second. Boom. Maybe I don't have to like flip it over. No. Leave it right there. The X. Hold up. You know what? Let's worry about Xbox later. Because right now we're also going to have to do the caption for the title. So let's think about this. Huge fraud. They suck. The title is going to be, well, my previous title, something about like most critical fence sitting situation. So this title is going to be, okay. Also, I just realized you guys are here typing in chat and none of you fuckfaces picked any of the, I'm kidding, by the way, with the fuckfaces. It's, I'm live streaming, so my personality is a little exaggerated. No, his head far too to the right compared to his body. Yeah, I know. The image we took isn't like the best image, but I really like the face it makes. I'll be honest. I really like the face it makes. So, Nintendo did what? Gone wrong. Okay. No. No, not at all. Not at all. Gaming company and their greed is insane. It'll be like, how about this? Let's just get some inspiration, right? We definitely don't have to So maybe let's check out this negativity guy. What? His most popular videos. Nintendo Switch 2 buyer's remorse is very real. I could steal that. 100%. Yes. Gaming culture negativity problem. Gaming culture greed is insane. Oh, gaming culture sucks now. Buyer's remorse. Yes. Exactly what I'm looking for. Buyer's and then remorse. Okay. And then we're just going to fit that on the screen. That works. That definitely works. Okay. See this right here? Buyer's remorse. Is that symmetrical? I actually don't know. Ugh, where's my bread? Oh, Mario's already red. Buyer's remorse. It's okay. It's okay. The effect of greed on the gaming culture. The effects of greed on the gaming culture. I'll throw it in there. How about that? See, here's the thing. There are some titles that you just know is going to do really good, and none of these are the ones where I feel like it's going to bang, but it is about video games. I don't think I've ever made a video on my main channel ever about video games, unless like, nah, not really. No, not at all. So it's completely different. So I actually don't even have the brain power to accurately predict what people would like. But I guess Mario looking down with the hat is also a vibe. So how about this? Mario looking down hat. Yes. 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 Now the question is, I need a high resolution picture of this. Where can I find this? Hold up. So we're going to go straight to the server, and there's always a pin thing that I pinned where it finds the exact image I'm looking for. Okay, don't save the fucking link. I don't want the link. I think I have to save the image. Yeah, I do. Hold up. Let's download this picture real quick. I can't use it because it's a little bit too small in pixels for it to work effectively. Company greed ruining gaming. No, because here's the thing. It's all my videos is pretty much clickbait, right? So it's nothing about that. Mario respect. Really? That's what it's called? All right, hold up. Where is it? It's in my downloads, delete videos. There's the Mario respect. That's what it's called. All right, let's find it. I want the highest pixel possible. Come on, baby. Do your fucking job. Let's see. Let us see. Oh, yes. Yes. See, I like this Mario, okay? I like the Mario. I like it. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. We're going to keep it. All right, we're going to throw him right here. So here's the thing. I think it needs 3 things. I need 3 main ideas for the thumbnail. I think 2 is okay. Like 2 is not bad, but I think it needs 3. It definitely needs, look at the aura. Yo, I might have to do this the entire live stream, bro. Look at the fucking aura. Go, Ram was a fucking ninja. Yeah. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the aura kill over here. Okay. Yo, this hits. Yo, this is the one. This is the fucking one. Yeah. Okay, hold up. Compare, contrast. Compare? Yeah, I mean, they're both pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna have to test between the two, for sure. So let's remove the background, right? Well, right, the reason why I want to remove the background is because we want to add shadows to it, right? So we're gonna put this over it. I was gonna say, do we need to? Yes, we do. So we're just gonna add shadows. It just looks a little bit more professional. I accidentally missed it. Just add it through here. I should be able to. There we go. Again, I do want to include Xbox. I'm pretty much just throwing in brand names and stupid logos because people are like, oh my God, Xbox, Mario, Moist Critical. So it's always like that, right? So that's the thought process we're trying to do. Damn, so we're just copying that guy bar for bar LMFAO. Yeah, 100%, bro, 100%. Fuck that guy. I'm not even kidding. Genuinely, where's the guy? fuck Nintendo. I'm not even kidding. Fuck this guy. He is literally just making videos about negativity, making the world a worse place. So like, yeah, fuck this guy. Anywho, let's keep on doing this. He's definitely perfecting the art of negativity. I can throw fire in the background. That's entirely possible, right? Already banned. No, not really. I don't like that. Fire, background, thumbnail. Buyer's remorse. I could do that, right? If it's fire in the background, those are the 3 things I'm looking for. Okay, so let's see. Fire, YouTube, thumbnail. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, guys, but every single person steals each other's thumbnails and titles. It's like a thing. So let's check this out, right? Think before you sleep. Okay? Let's look at think before you sleep. Oh, what the fuck? It looks like he has very similar thumbnails. And by the way, I didn't copy his thumbnail style. He copied it from someone else, and someone copied it from someone else, okay? Look at this. This has the word fatigue on it. I also have to put the word fatigue, right? But there you go. There's another copycat of the thumbnail where he just says the word poop or black, right? And then there's the word fatigue on it, right? So you tell me what, all right? You tell me what, but that's how the industry works, right? You're not gonna blame Samsung for copying iPhones or Apple copying the desktop. Copying and innovating is how life works, how art works, how business works. And if you don't be a part of it, but you're like those vengeful people, then you're not gonna make it. And that's not directed towards you. That's just like a thing people don't realize until it's too late. Okay. I still want that fire though. That fire was sick, bro. Give me that fucking fire. Yo, what is this, bro? Hell no. Okay, let's see. I want something good, okay? Please give me something good. Here, let's see. Here's the thing. All of these, I bet you have to pay for. So the free ones are completely garbage. They're just like hot trash. And yeah, looks like I'm right, unfortunately. I could ask YouTube to find like fire in the background. Here, let's see. Fire thumbnail. Maybe even fire black background. That could be possible, right? Fire black background. Yeah, that works. The fucking logo, you fucking piece of shit. Fuck. Okay, hold up. Let Rambo lock in. Let me see if I'm logged into my Adobe stock account because I do have unlimited downloads for Adobe Pictures. It's just a long process in terms of logging in because I'm live. Yes, I'm fucking logged in. That's what I'm fucking talking about. All right, fire, black, background. Come on, Adobe. Give me a good picture. It's loading. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, this is like a buffet. I could pretty much have any picture I want. The question is, what picture do I want? I bet most of these are AI as well. I don't want a photo. No, thank you. That works. That is good enough. Here, come on. Let's look at it full screen. It needs more flames. Now this looks cool, but I don't think this is going to work at all. I mean, we're pretty much going to copy the guy, and I have it gone. Okay. Nin 10 Dean. Let's see. It's funny. This guy has videos about people hating on him. Like, yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? He's a ball of positivity, to say the least. Positivity, mind you. I'm a positive guy. That's why I'm calling him a ball of positivity. I don't need videos. I want photos. It needs to be very obviously on fire, right? This is like, okay. Maybe I could see more and there's something that is worth my time. Nope, those are literally just sparks. It looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really cool, but it's not what I'm looking for. Okay, please. Oh my days. Oh my days. Come on. Okay, Adobe. This looks good. I like this look. Maybe a little bit more intense. Yep. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, downloaded. Downloading. All right, perfect. Make sure nothing pops up. Perfect. We have the fire. Use Grok to create images. Gives you a huge selection for free. I don't have Grok. You have to pay to use it. You have to pay to use Grok. But I do have ChatGPT and Perplexity. I do pay for that because that makes a lot more sense. All right, let's see. I will say that Grok probably would be nice in terms of like participating in illegal activities. I'm not gonna lie, all right? And my computer's frozen, all right? Everyone give it a second, all right? I'm assuming the file is going to be large as shit because this is broken. This is frozen. You see this? It's still loading. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this works. So I'll show you guys exactly what I'm going to do, okay? This might be a little bit intense for the eyes, but I'm going to show you the vision. What's going on? Oh, I'm moving the wrong thing down. Oops. Here, hold up. Okay, here we go. So we have the flames. Everything's on fire, okay? But we don't want the fire to be too strong. It's low-key. It's too much. It's low-key overtaking everything. So what I do is I lower the opacity, okay? And then I make the background black. So there you go. There you go. That's how you do it, baby. At least this time it looks like I know what I'm doing. Oh my way. Yo, this is fire. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, this happens all the time. All right, we'll throw in buyer's remorse because it kind of works, right? I don't think that's what I want just because it requires comprehension and you don't really give a lot of credit to the viewers most of the time. Buyer's remorse, right? Buyer's remorse. That looks good. Not symmetrical, so we're gonna fix that. I don't know why Adobe has this weird like boxing with it's just weird. It's really weird. I don't appreciate it, and why the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, delete this. All right. Let's lower it real quick. There we go. That looks more symmetrical. Okay, buyer's remorse, that's one. Oh, you know, I didn't expect it to look like this, but I'm proud that it did. Nintendo won. Okay, Nintendo won, and then cancel, don't care. Let's do it double. Let's change this to fatigue. Boom, F-A-T-I-G-U-E. Did I spell that correctly? That's a dumb question, I get it, but it's not. Okay, fatigue. Now, I'm going to copy word for word just because I don't need to put a lot of thought into it. Boom, it's fatigue. Let's make it a little bit larger. Let's put it right smack in the middle. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yo, this is going to fucking hit. All right, fatigue. Wait, why does it look so off? Okay. It's 100% off for sure. Is this right in the middle? It's not. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Why the fuck does Adobe say it's in the middle, but it's very obviously not? Wait, maybe it is. Because there's a G. You know what? I'm not going to put too much thought into it. We're just going to roll, all right? It might look a little bit too high, but that just could be my eyes. No, I got no clue. I got no clue. Okay, boom. So this is Nintendo 2. Now, it's always good to have multiple thumbnails. The question is, I wouldn't know what to label it as. Or like, what should the next text be? Maybe I throw an Xbox. But I like the way this looks. I'm not... Fatigue. Possibly I could steal something this guy has made. This guy just has the word wrong over it. That's not going to cook at all. Nope. Don't like any of those. Already banned. Buyer's remorse. I'm not buying the Switch 2. Piracy isn't theft. Okay, that's a crazy take to have. Yeah, I got no clue. Okay, cool. That looks good. I have 2 thumbnails. I finished that. What was the second channel I planned on recording? I think it was like it wasn't a philosophy video. Those are like the videos that are good for you, right? Those are for paid people, right? You don't really deserve it for free. Medicating children's second channel Patreon video. Yes. So it depends on how the video is executed. If the video is a positive type of thing, it's going straight to the Patreon. If If it's much more of like just me ranting and yapping, it goes straight to the second channel. Okay, well, I'm not in the mood to do it right now just because I've been walking for a good minute. Okay, that's good. Second channel, description. I could also record some more pizza TikToks, but I'm not going to. Or should I? Let me think. Let me think. So I have a Switch 2. Second channel name, I forgot. It's Rambo Squared. And there's only one video on it, if not two. I pretty much unlisted all the other videos because, you know, I'm a very unrestricted guy. I say whatever I want to say, and that definitely applies on the second channel, and that means I should delete them. So all those videos, they're wiped. I probably could re-upload them on the second channel. The problem is I just don't know. I don't want to rewatch old videos of myself. They're privated, so for memory's sake, they still exist. But yeah, I know. I mean, like people really like those videos. I get that all the time, but it's just it's too much of a liability, especially the more popular I get. People can go there and just like, you know, do crazy shit. It happens all the time. Oh, look at your old tweets. Look at all your, like, guys, if you get famous, why the fuck do you not delete your old tweets? That's what I did, okay? I pretty much deleted my old tweets, except it's my old videos. Smart move. Learn from people's mistakes. Other than that, guys, this is going to be a short live stream. By the way, a vacation's coming in soon. I'm going to be offline for like a whole week, if not more, right? Videos are getting edited by editors. I am going to pump out a few final good videos, right? So the second channel, this Nintendo video is going to be the last one. And then everything else, I'm just going to relax, have some time off because YouTube is fun. It's awesome. But also sometimes you get too deep into it and you become the thing you hate the most. So, you know, whatever the saying is. Guys, thank you for watching me. I'll see you guys later, tomorrow, same time. Toodly-doo. Hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys are productive. Hope you guys spend your night, your evening, everything wisely. Be in the present and have a good day. Goodbye.